insertion and pull the skin taut. Hold cannula at the sides to allow view of flashback chamber. Insert cannula smoothly through the skin at above the 10 percentage angle with the point of introducing down and bevel up. If cannula is completely removed through the skin, a new cannula must be used. Stable the vein below the site of the insertion and pull the skin tightly. Hold the cannula at the sides to view the flashback chamber. The cannula must be inserted smoothly to the skin at 10% angle down and bevel up. If cannula is completely removed through the skin, then new cannula must be used. Next, saphenous vein. Cannulation is the cephalic, basilic or other unnamed veins of the forearm is preferable. The three main veins of the antecubital fossa, the cephalic, basilic and median cubital are frequently used. These veins are usually large, easily to find, accommodating of larger IV catheter. These veins are usually large, easily to find and it accommodating of larger IV catheter. It refers to the three main veins of the antecubital fossa, that it means the cephalic, basilic and median cubital is frequently used. Next, IV infusion for kids. Definition. It is an effective and efficient method of supplying fluid directly into the intravenous compartment, producing rapid effect with the availability of injecting large volume of fluid more than any other method of administration. It is an effective and efficient method of supplying fluid directly into the intravenous compartment with producing rapid effect while injecting the large volume of fluid more than any other method of administration. These fluids are divided into two. First is colloid, second is crystalloid. Colloids. Fluids with large molecules which do not pass the cell membranes when infused remain mainly in the intravenous compartment. It expands in intravascular volume and draw fluid from extravascular spaces. In these fluids are large molecules that does not passes through the cell membrane but infuse the intravascular compartment. While passing through the intravascular compartment, it expands the volume and draws fluids from extravascular spaces. The examples of colloids is albumin, hemacal, and dextrin. Next, crystalloids. It contains small molecules flowing easily through the cell membranes, allowing for transfer from bloodstream into the cell and body tissues. In these fluids are small molecules. It flows easily through the cell membrane and also allows the transfer of blood into the cell from the body tissue. It increases the blood volume in both interstitial and intravascular spaces. The blood volume increases both interstitial and intravascular spaces. It further divided into isotonic, hypotonic and hypertonic. The examples of isotonic 0.9% sodium chloride, Ringer lactate and 5% dextrose in water. Hypotonic. Examples of hypotonic 0.45% sodium chloride, 0.33% sodium chloride, 0.2% sodium chloride and 2.5% dextrose in water. Next, hypertonic. Examples of hypertonic: 3% sodium chloride and 5% sodium chloride. Next, prevention of IV thrombophlebitis. Use veins in the forearm rather than the hands. While doing the procedure IV thrombophlebitis, the vein in the forearm should be used rather than hands do. Do not use vein over a joint. Assess the site Q4 hour in adult, Q2 hour in children. Catheter securement. Infuse the rate prescribed. Catheter should be secure while infusing the rate which is prescribed. Use the smallest size catheter to do the job. The smaller size of the catheter should be used to do the job. Proper dilution. Septic thrombophlebitis can be prevented. Appropriate skin preparation. The skin should be prepared correctly or appropriately. Aseptic technique in the maintenance of infusion. The technique used maintenance of infusion is aseptic. Proper hand hygiene. Proper hand hygiene should be maintained. The source of infections: 60% from patient's skin, 35% from the line itself, and 5% from hands. Next topic is collection of blood specimen performing venipuncture. So, what is meant by venipuncture? In the definition is, venipuncture is using a needle to withdraw blood from a vein, often from the inside surface of the forearm near the elbow. It is a needle which is used to withdraw blood from a vein which is often from the inside surface of the forearm, that is near the elbow. Next purpose: to examine the condition of client and assess the present treatment, to diagnose disease. So the purpose of venipuncture is, it's used to examine the condition of client and assess the present treatment, to diagnosis. The requirement are used: laboratory, sterilized syringe, sterilized needle, tourniquet, blood collection tubes or specimen vials as ordered, spirit, dry gauze, disposable gloves if available, adhesive tape or bandage, sharp disposal container, steel tray, ballpoint pen. Next procedure: identify the patient. Outpatient are called into the phlebotomy area and asked their name and date of birth. Rationale: this information must match requisition. While performing the procedure of patient or client, we should identify the patient is inpatient or outpatient. They should called into the phlebotomy area and ask the name and their date of birth. In rational, information match the patient's requisition or order. Reassure the client that the minimum amount of blood required for testing will be drawn. Organization facilitates accurate the skill performance. Tell the client that the minimum blood will be required for testing and it will be drawn. In reason, accurate skill performing should be facilitated. Explain to the client about the purpose and procedure. Providing explanation fosters his or her cooperation and allays anxiety. Explain the client about the purpose and procedure. Reasons, explanation and cooperation should be provided. Perform hand hygiene and put on gloves if available. Perform the hand hygiene and put on the gloves if available. Reason for to prevent the infection of spreading. Next, positioning. Make the client to be seated comfortably or supine position. Make the client to be seated comfortably or correct position. Reason because it makes the position safe and comfortable and helps to success venipuncture at one try. Assess the client with the arm extended to form a straight line from shoulder to wrist. Assess the client with the arm extended from straight line from shoulder to wrist. Place protective sheet underneath. Place protective sheet underneath to prevent the spread of blood. 7. Check the client requisition from the blood tubes or vials and makes the syringes needle ready to assure the disorder with the correct client and to make the procedure smooth. Check the client order from it blood collection tube and after make the syringe needle ready. Reason for to avoid the disorder and to make the procedure smooth. Select the appropriate vein for venipuncture. Select the correct vein for venipuncture. Reason the larger median cubital bacilla and most frequently used, but other may be necessary and will become more prominent if the client closes his or her firstly tightly. Reason to avoid the if the client closes his or her first tightly, larger median cubital bacilla are most frequently used. Applying the tourniquet. Applying the tourniquet 3 to 4 inches above the collection site. Never leave the tourniquet on for even 1 minute to prevent the venipuncture site reason to prevent the venipuncture site from touching and keep the clear vision. Tourniquet is used for preliminary vein selection. Release it and reapply after 2 minutes. Tightening of more than 1 minute may bring erroneous results due to the change of some blood composition. Selection of the vein. Feel the vein using the tip of the finger and dictate the direction, depth and size of the vein. While selecting the vein, feel the while using the tip of the finger and dictate the direction, its depth and size. Reason to assure venipuncture at one try. Massage the arm from wrist to elbow if the vein is not prominently the other arm. After the selection of vein, massage the arm from wrist to elbow. If the vein is not visible or prominently, try to another. Disinfect the selected site. Clean the puncture site by making a smooth circuit as pass over the site with the spirit soap, moving in and outward spiral from the zone of penetration. Disinfect the selected site, then clear the site by making a smooth circular pass the site with the spirit soap, moving in and outward. Reason to prevent the infection from venipuncture site. Allow the skin to dry before proceeding. After drying skin, do not touch the puncture site. Reason to prevent the site from contaminates. After blood is drawn, the desired amount release the tourniquet and ask the client to open his or her faucet to prevent from contaminating. Place a dry gauze over the puncture site and remove the needle. After the first open, place the dry gauze over the puncture site and remove the needle. Immediately apply slight pressure. Ask the client to apply pressure for at least 2 minutes. So after removing the needle, immediately apply the slight pressure and also ask the client to apply pressure for at least 2 minutes. Reason it avoid echinoma. When bleeding stops, apply a fresh bandages or gauze with tap. When bleeding stops, apply the fresh bandages or gauze with tap. Reason the normal coagulation is 2 to 5 minutes. Transfer the blood drawn into appropriate blood specimen bottle or tubes as soon as possible using a needle syringes. Transfer the blood drawn into the correct blood specimen bottle or tube as soon as using the needle syringe. Reason a delay could occur improper coagulation. A late could occur improper coagulation. The container or tube containing an additive should be gently inverted 5 to 8 times or shaking the specimen container by making figure of 8. Container or tube containing additive should be gently inverted 5 to 8 times or shaking the specimen by making figure of 8. Reason do not shake or mix vigorously. So do not shake or mix strongly. Dispose the syringe and needle as unit into an appropriate shots containers. To prevent the blood tubes or bottle from misdealing, dispose the syringe and needle into an appropriate sharps container. The reason to prevent the blood tube or bottle from misdealing. Label all tubes or specimen bottle with the client name, age, sex, in patient, no date and time. The tube or specimen bottle should be labeled with the client name, age, sex, no date and time. Should not be mentioned. To prevent the blood tubes or bottle from misdealing. Send the blood specimen to the laboratory immediately along with the laboratory order form to avoid misdealing and taking erroneous results. Replace equipments and disinfected materials if needed to prepare for next procedure and prevent the spread of infection. Replace the equipments and disinfectants material if needed. Reason to prevent the spread of infection and to prepare the next procedure. Put off gloves and perform hand hygiene. Put off gloves and perform hand hygiene. Reason to prevent the spread of infection. Next, conclusion. The more relaxed and patient, the greater chance of a successful atraumatic venipuncture. Medications are intended to benefit patients with the minimum harm. Because medications carry inherent risk, proper administration is critical because medications are planned to benefit patient with minimum harm because the medications are carry permanent treat proper administration is critical. Radiographs must be knowledgeable and competent and practice within their local scope of practice. Buttonhole better than area cannulation. Rigorous aseptic technique is mandatory to prevent infection. Radiograph must be knowledgeable and capable within their scope of practice. Rigorous aseptic technique is required to prevent infection. By this, we can conclude the intravenous cannulation is a technique of blood sampling of administration of medication, administration of blood or blood products. Thank you.